guys, I have another requested video for you guys on what I actually packed and used in my hospital bag for myself and for my husband and for my baby. So I'm going to kind of break this down into 3 sections, and then in each section I'm going to break those down into even more sections. So there's going to be a lot of sections going on here. So I'm going to divide this up between like myself, my husband, and my baby. And then I'm going to divide it into what I used, what I didn't use, and then what I would have brought. So there we go. So starting off with me, if you want to go ahead and watch what I actually packed, like when I was pregnant before I had the baby, I'll link both of those videos below. There's one on what I packed in my suitcase, and then there's one for what I packed for the baby. Okay, so for me, what I used in my bag, the first thing I used, my breast pads. For some reason, like the nursing pads, they didn't have pads there. They may have, but they didn't like give me any, or they didn't mention that they had any breast pads. So I used breast pads. I used a nursing bra, and I used a nursing tank. I really only would bring one of each. Again, this is for me and my experience. I gave birth in like a women's hospital, kind of like a birthing center, women's hospital, where they just specialize in babies and giving birth. So I really only used, the entire time I was there, I was just hanging out in the like the hospital gown. I really didn't change into anything. So I used, like I had a nursing tank on, and then I had a nursing bra on once at night. So I recommend one of those if you're planning on nursing. And then just comfy clothes. I just had a pair of like really stretchy sweatpants and a baggy t-shirt that I wore when I had clothes on. So yeah, I'd recommend just really comfy clothes. And then I also used obviously like a toothbrush, toothpaste, shampoo, conditioner, face wash. So yeah, I used that kind of stuff, and then my husband also used that obviously as well. I would definitely recommend bringing hair ties, bobby pins, and a headband, because you're going to want your hair kind of out of your face and up. So earplugs. I am so glad I brought earplugs, because just with people coming in and out of the room all the time to check on you and the baby, if you want to get a couple hours of sleep while your husband's taking care of the baby, pop in the earplugs, because it can be noisy at times, not with like hearing other rooms and stuff, but just people coming in and out and people talking. So if you want to catch a couple hours of sleep, and if you're a light sleeper or you think you're going to have problems sleeping, definitely the earplugs. I would highly recommend earplugs. What I didn't use in my bag, I did not wear any makeup. I really didn't have time to put on makeup when I took a shower. I only took one shower when I was there, like the day after I had the baby. I was just like quickly in and out. Bare minimum. I didn't blow dry my hair or anything. I basically took a shower, washed my hair, put my hair up in a ponytail, and I was done. I really didn't have too many visitors, and we didn't have pictures taken in the hospital. So if you're going to be having a lot of visitors and you want to have pictures taken, maybe just like bare minimum makeup. But I didn't wear any makeup at all, and going home I didn't wear any makeup. Pads and underwear. I did not use any of that I packed. They will provide you with everything you will need postpartum. So they'll provide you with really comfy, meshy underwear, which I recommend just wearing those the whole time, because they're really comfortable and stretchy. And then they'll provide you with a ridiculous amount of pads, so just use and take what the hospital will give you. I also recommend kind of like taking everything that you can home with you. So what I did, I don't know if this is like greedy or something, but I would always ask for things and then like pack them, which is really weird. So I would ask for extra pads, and then extra underwear and things. You can just kind of like hoard those and pack them and bring them with you. I don't know if I'm weird for doing that. I packed so many clothes. I really didn't wear anything, like I said, besides the really comfy pair of sweatpants and t-shirt, and I wore those going home and over my coat. So I was not being fancy at all while in the hospital. Magazines and books, did not have time to read those. If you are going to want something to read, they will have like new parenting magazines there that you can read. But as far as bringing books and magazines, don't bring them. Don't waste your space. Socks. I didn't wear any of the socks that I brought with me, just because they provided me at the hospital with like the non-slip socks, and I just wore those, so I didn't need any of the socks that I brought. Also, I did not use my bathing suit because I did not get into the birthing tub, and I did not wear my slippers and my flip-flops, because really I would not recommend bringing flip-flops for the shower, because A, it's super clean, and they clean those things like you know, they clean your room constantly, so you don't really have to worry about like foot fungus in the shower, because they're really clean. And I did not wear my bathing suit, obviously, but if you're wanting to maybe go into the birthing tub, bring your bathing suit. What I would have brought, oh, I did not use at all any of the massagers that I brought. I brought 3 different kinds of massagers to use while I was in labor. I did not even think about it while I was in labor. I did not use any of those at all. But what I would have brought was a fan, because I got super hot when I was in labor, and I know that's a common thing for women to get like really, really hot while they're in labor. A fan would have been a lifesaver, and I will be packing that in my hospital bag for when I have baby number 2. So definitely a fan if you think you're going to get hot, because my mom the entire time I was in labor had to fan me with the menu, so bring a fan. What I also would have brought is some kind of like eye mask. Again, if you want to take a nap during the day and it's light and it's bright and you kind of just like want to relax a little bit, you might want to have just like an eye mask just to help you go to sleep maybe. So I maybe would have brought that with me. Okay, so my husband. For my husband, he just used all of my stuff as far as like toiletries. So we used my shampoo and like he obviously brought his own toothbrush and all that kind of stuff and deodorant for him. And he did end up going home during the day. One day he took a shower at home too and changed at home. But I live really, really close. We live 10 minutes away from our hospital. So he was able to come home for a couple hours, shower, take a nap, and eat, and then come back. So he kind of like refreshed himself then. So I didn't have to worry about packing a lot of clothes for him. What I would pack is just like a t-shirt, an extra pair of pants, and pajama pants. If you live close, and then your husband can just leave for a couple hours and then kind of refresh himself at home. That'll make packing for you a lot lighter. And then I didn't use a lot of the clothes that I brought for him just because he came home and changed and everything, so I really didn't need to pack all the clothes that I did for him. But definitely you're going to want to pack pajama pants for your husband and like a shirt or whatever they wear to bed, just because, you know, they're going to want that for when they sleep with you in the hospital. What I would have brought for him, I would have brought more snacks. We did pack a decent amount of snacks, but I would have packed more. And even though our hospital, they had like a little area for the husbands, I guess, where they had like little like really basic sandwiches and they had really basic snacks and stuff, but I would recommend more. I would recommend bringing what you like, what your husband likes. They do have vending machines, but I don't know, it's just nice to have like comfort man snacks for your husband. And he ate a lot of the snacks while I was in labor because we got there at 5 in the morning and he didn't eat breakfast, so he basically snacked, and then he didn't eat lunch either because I didn't have the baby till like 3, so he didn't really eat like a real meal until dinner. So I would definitely recommend bringing stuff for when you're in labor for your husband and let them kind of pick it out, and then you pack snacks. Definitely food for the husbands. Yeah, so that's really about the husband. And then for the baby, the only thing that I actually used for the baby was his going home outfit and one little onesie that we brought that was Christmassy because we wanted to have like a cute little Christmas picture taken while we were in the hospital. But other than that, we didn't use anything. I didn't use hats. Maybe I did use socks. I did use a pair of socks with his going home outfit. And I did bring a newborn and a 0 to 3. I would recommend doing that because your baby could be really tiny or he or she could be a little bit bigger. So I would recommend bringing an outfit, just one outfit each size. Just one a newborn, one a 0 to 3. I highly doubt you're going to have a baby that's bigger than that, but you might. So I don't know, if you think you're going to have a big baby, bring in 3 to 6 months, but I highly doubt any newborn would be automatically in 3 to 6 months. So I didn't use any of the hats I brought because we just took them home in like the little hospital hat. I didn't use anything else for him. But what I would recommend doing, we did bring his diaper bag, and I'm glad that we did, because obviously his little outfits were in there, and also going home, they send you with so much stuff. And as I said before, I kind of like hoarded a bunch of stuff, so ask for extra diapers, extra diaper cream, extra Vaseline if your baby's being circumcised, a baby boy's being circumcised, and anything, like I took receiving blankets, I took swaddling blankets, I took everything. So the diaper bag came in handy for when we had to load everything up and take it with us. Like I put the pump that we were given in there, and just like other things. So it was nice, we had somewhere else to kind of pack and take home stuff, which was the diaper bag. So I would recommend bringing the diaper bag packed very minimally for your baby, and then so you have extra space for taking stuff home with you. I think that's about it. Oh, one more thing I would have brought for the baby. I would have brought his baby book or a special page for his little footprint. And I was going to pack his baby book, but I forgot. So if you want to have like their little footprints on a page in your baby book, or like something separate to frame, bring that with you, because they will do that there when they do like his stamping with his certificate or whatever that they do. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. If you think I missed anything or you have any questions, please leave them below, and I would like to hear you guys' feedback on what you ended up using or didn't use in your hospital bags too. I know it's really common for people to overpack. I way overpacked my hospital bag. Again, pack very, very minimally. It'll be a lot easier for you to grab things that you actually need from your bag, and then for you to take things home with you. It's just a lot easier. I did bring a my breast friend pillow that I did not use because I just found it was easier to try to breastfeed him without it for some reason. I don't know, that was just my experience. I brought an extra pillow for me, which I did not use. So it's also a learning experience. Talk to your friends and if people who have been to your birthing center that you're going to be going to, your hospital, talk to them about what they provide, but I think everything I talked about is pretty standard for most places. So again, hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!